Hey everybody, this is Adam with the Productivity Academy. Today I wanted to show you something I've been working on, or rather started using. You may have heard me talk about the 5 minute journal, as well as some other things like I've used an Entrepreneur on Fire journal, which is kind of cool. But basically all these are helpers, kind of like journal helpers to get you going, kind of self-motivation stuff, but also just to keep yourself organized mentally and then kind of track your day and your larger term goals. So a lot of these things are just that like you starting out your day. What's your major task today? How are you gonna move towards your long-term goals? You list that one or two most important things that you're gonna get done, and then sometimes like what are some things you're thankful for. To start yourself out on a good note for the day. I mean, that's a real tip, and it works, to mentally put yourself into a good spot, even though you're having maybe a bad day or you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, to just start out and be like, you know what, here's at least two things I'm really thankful for. And it's a proven fact that will mentally just help your day out. But there was things in each of those I didn't like, so I actually ended up making my own. And not that there's anything really wrong with both of those. I used them for a long time. But it ended up just taking the Midori journal I've been using. So again, really like it now. I've been using it for 9 months. And it took a little time, and I'm sure there's better ways to do this. I'm not the ultimate crafty person. But basically through Microsoft Word, and was able to chop down the pages a little bit and make my own. So these books retail for, I forget, honestly, I'll look them up or put them in the description. But they're not terribly expensive. But if you're going to be doing this long term, at least for me, it made sense. Instead of carrying around a book, like I want to just add these into my notebook. And like I've got some pages, I just printed out like 10, cut them down, and then I'm changing it as I go. So like some of these I don't really like. I kind of doubled up. I just put in the parts that I thought I would want. And for me, it's really important, like starting out with things I'm grateful for, what would make today great, okay? And then by the end of the day, we'll have accomplished. So like these are the top 3 goals, things that I want to get done. And then to get me closer to my long-term goals, or me long-term goals, I think I need to fix that. And then action plan. This is something super simple. Like I just draw or put little acronyms and maybe arrows like, okay, I'm going to do, morning routine first, take a break for breakfast, then work on, presentation for whatever, and then, exercise. Just really simple, and just kind of sketch it out. So mentally it just gets me in the right spot where I'm now thinking about it and it's in my subconscious. And then at the end of the day, filling these out just real quick when I have time. 2 amazing things that happened today, kind of the same idea as, things you're grateful for, going back and looking over and saying, hey, 2 really good things did happen today, and being thankful for what you've got. And then this, I'm going to take out possible solutions for the problems, I'm going to change this into kind of a 2-in-1. And say what I want this to be is something I had an issue with and a possible solution. So a lot of times for myself, it's narrowed down to like batching tasks. That's really an ongoing process. And possible solutions, it's not so much like here's a detailed solution. It's, being aware of batching and that I need to do that better in the morning and organize my day. Okay. And then how could I have made today better? For me, that's more general. Could be business, could be personal. I need to take more time to go for walks, or, I need to, assign the more difficult task to myself first instead of being productively procrastinating. So anyways, this is really handy, and you can make these for any size journal. If you don't use one, you can obviously do this electronically easily through something like Evernote. But very helpful, and something I want to share with you in case you want to make your own, or give one of these a shot. And I'll include links to the ones I've used before. Again, it's not that I don't like them, I just wanted to customize it a little bit for myself.